Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2024 and part 4 of our Ferrari career mode. Today we are back with the Japanese Grand Prix. It's been a tricky season so far, it's fair to say. We've not quite hit those success levels that we expect yet, and we need to improve rapidly before we get sacked, basically. We might get sacked before Lewis Hamilton joins. Yeah, thank you very much for the support on the series so far. Do keep leaving a big thumbs up down below if you are enjoying. And, well, yeah, let's see how we get on today. Let's have a little look at the Australian feature race. It looks like Oliver Bearman won the F2 race, which is fantastic to see. But, yeah, we are struggling in many aspects of the car. We did have an upgrade last time, and it didn't solve all of our issues, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm really concerned actually of where we might be going with this, but hopefully in Japan we can have a more positive race. We certainly had that earlier today with Lotus, if you've seen that. So I'm really hopeful that with Ferrari we can have one of our best races yet. But yeah, we have got those two. Yeah, we've still got 3 of those. That should be fine. How are our developments coming along? Yeah, front wing's going to be developed in 6 days, so we might be able to get one on the car. Ready for the next Grand Prix. Let's have a look at the development update. Yeah, nothing for our drivers so far. What about the... oh, wow. Look at Oliver Bearman. He is going for it. That's what we like to see. Right, pit stop time is what we're going to go for. I'm going to focus on tyres. And let's head towards the sponsor plan. So, target achieved. No money gained, though. I'm not entirely sure why that didn't work. Right, let's try and do this. I suppose we can do autofill, can't we? Can we? No? Scan stem to... let's do that. Maybe a race day appearance in there. Post-race debrief. Yeah, maybe another race day appearance. It's 5.97 million. Yeah, that all looks very, very good. Okay, cool. Perfect. Oh, no! Oh, damn it. Oh, dear. Right, so it was that one, wasn't it? And then the sponsor event. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, nice. Right, continue on. New design completed. And I think we're going to have to emergency manufacture some of these. Let's get them on the car. Yeah, it does cost us a bit of money, but I think it is important to get our upgrade on the car because of how much we've been struggling. So let's get the upgrades going. Car 1. Yep, front wing. We're going to swap that out for that. Nice. And then the underfloor we should be able to get on there. And the suspension. So, nicely done. So, certain parts of the car definitely are the strongest. I mean, you know, we're the best in low speed, medium speed, high speed. Got the second best top speed now. So really, I'm hoping that we can have a strong performance here in Japan. We've invested a lot into our upgrades, so fingers crossed we can do it. There's our strategy prep. Okay, it is going to be hot. Weather forecast is looking clear as well. For Charles Leclerc, we're going to target 4th, and we'll also target 4th or higher for Carlos Sainz. So, yeah, let's see how we get on.
Konnichiwa from the Suzuka circuit in Japan. This unique track is a favourite home for motorsports, and it welcomes us back this weekend. Get ready for exhilaration and speed with the Japanese Grand Prix. Red Bull finished in first place in the last race with another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes. Can they pick up any more silverware for their cabinet this weekend? The weekend begins here.
Okay, here we are then. Oh, it's going to be raining in Saturday qualifying, so I'll see you guys for that. Fingers crossed we can put in a decent performance.
Welcome to qualifying. Let's find out if all that practice will pay off for the drivers.
Suzuka is a notorious circuit both for its unpredictable weather and the difficulty of closely following other cars. Making the right call on when to head out to avoid traffic and dirty air can make all the difference here.
There's Red Bull's driver there getting ready for today's session. What have you made of them recently, Karun?
You can tell that we've been watching a driver with real confidence here. And it makes a difference, I can tell you from my own experience.
Strap yourselves in. This is Formula One.
Okay, here we are then, ready for qualifying. Well, yeah, we know that it is going to be tough in qualifying. We are going to have to change our engine here. That's fine. Yeah, that all looks good. Okay. In terms of our setup, very, very nice indeed for both drivers. You know, pretty much optimal. Can't really do any better than that. Now, what we are going to do is do 4 flying laps with Leclerc, 4 flying laps with Carlos Sainz. You want to build your confidence when it's wet weather.
Green light.
And, you know, if you look at the track details, it is going to stay the same pretty much the whole of the session. So it's really important that we get out there and just continually put in laps. It looks like everybody else is doing that as well. And we'll see where we end up. So Leclerc goes quickest for now. And then a cool down lap, and then we go again. Looks like the AI are coming in. But you can see already, you know, particularly Sainz, he's improving. And then we are 5th and 6th at the moment. Now our 3rd lap. So we'll watch our 4th lap. I think that's going to be the key one.
Doing a good job on tires.
So here we go then. This
Traffic. Start the lap.
this is the one, I think. And as I say, we've, you know, done some cool down laps. We've tried to build up the confidence as much as we can. Looks like Sainz has... oh, no. So, well, what's going on with Sainz here? His gearbox is struggling now. Yeah, maybe we come in then. There's no improvement for either car. I think we'll be alright anyway, to be honest with you. So, we'll let let it run its course. Oh, red flag.
And red flag.
Red flag. What has happened? Yeah, no idea what the red flag was about. But yes, let's get ourselves into Q2 then. Park firm here now, but I'm looking at this gearbox. Will that give us a penalty? I think it will. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Right, let's have a little think about this. What are the conditions going to be? It's similar again, so
now we have green light.
let's send them out there. Yeah, no idea what the red flag was about, folks. I'm guessing somebody crashed. Or stopped out on track. Yeah, they head out there now. Charles Leclerc goes quickest on a 33.3. 33.6 for Sainz.
Copy that.
Straight back into the pit lane. Send Sainz out there now. Yep, this looks good.
Car the P6.
Sainz over the line, no improvement there.
Copy.
Charles Leclerc doesn't look like he's improving either, so track's clearly getting worse. So I think we're okay. It looks like Hamilton's going to be out in Q2 again, which is a big surprise. But let's see how we get on in Q3. Well, they're starting on soft tyres. That's it's a very interesting decision, surely. Well, no, it does say that the track is better. So I'm going to have to get out there quickly. We can watch Charles Leclerc on his flying lap. So here we go then. Charles Leclerc versus Carlos Sainz. We're now in dry conditions. This should be the best that this car performs. We are apparently one of the best teams out there according to the car analysis. Now, 31.4 first sector for Charles Leclerc. I think bettered by one of the Red Bulls there. But now coming through sector 2. 37.1, that's quicker than the Aston Martin ahead. 37.0 for Carlos Sainz. It's going to be nip and tuck between the two Ferrari cars. But here comes Charles Leclerc up to the line. So 128.2 and a 128.2, sorry, for Carlos Sainz there.
Was a good lap.
Verstappen goes quickest with a 27.9. Perez goes even quicker. But we are ahead of one of the McLarens. Right. Now then, decisions need to be made. Yeah, Verstappen going straight back out, trying to improve his time. I think we want to... Yeah, they're pretty fast. Yeah, we've got a nice clear track now. So we'll watch Carlos Sainz on his flying lap. We'll keep an eye on Leclerc's sector times. Verstappen, no improvement for him. And it looks like not a lot of people are coming out to put in another lap time. Leclerc slower. in Sector 1. Carlos Sainz, purple in Sector 1, 31.4. Right, now then, all down to this middle sector. That's where Leclerc's, in particular, lost a lot of his time. 36.9 for him this time. What about Sainz? So 36.9 for him as well. This could be a very good lap time for Carlos Sainz. It's going to be Charles Leclerc up to the line first. He goes fourth, 2/10 off. What can Carlos Sainz do as he comes up to the line now? It's a 28 flat, and he goes third. That's a very good lap time. Okay, we didn't manage to beat the Red Bulls today, but Carlos Sainz finally hooks it up in qualifying, and he gets a P3 result from that. Very, very strong indeed. P3 and P5, and I'm excited for the race tomorrow. Come on, let's go and get our first podium of the season.
It won't be long before we get underway here in Japan with 53 figure-of-8 laps around this historic circuit.
Anything can happen at Suzuka, as Kimi Raikkonen proved in 2005. The Finn battled all the way from 17th to win. Will we see a similar show of will and talent today, I wonder?
Suzuka is a high-speed, high-downforce circuit with unpredictable weather. Drivers need to have total trust in their cars to make the most of this challenging figure-of-8 lap. It's race day, and final preparations are underway.
Okay, here we go then. We are ready and raring to go for the race. Now, what we learned in the Lotus episode was we want to, you know, look after these tyres as much as we can. So, yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, that looks very good. That looks pretty much optimal for us there. Give Charles a bit of a advantage there. Now let's have a look at Sainz. So Sainz has, I think, 2 sets of soft tyres available. He also has 2 sets of mediums. So, yeah. Yeah, I think 2 soft stints are going to be the way to go here, aren't they? That gives us a little bit of license to push in the final stint if we need to with Carlos Sainz towards the end. I like that. I like that strategy a lot. Yeah, let's go with that then for Carlos Sainz. And let's give it our everything here for lights out here in Japan. Here we go.
Well then, it's not long until we get started here, and we should be in for a tightly contested race. Zhou Guanyu will know exactly what's expected of him in this race.
I think they could have been higher up than 20th, but let's see if they can move forward from here.
But just what will happen here, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, here we go then. We are ready
It's the Japanese
for the
Grand
lights.
Prix. And it's lights out.
Lights out,
And
away we go
go.
then, and it's Sergio Perez who's off to a very good start in this Grand Prix, but it looks like Carlos Sainz is going to get a move on Max Verstappen round the outside here, is he? Oh, not quite. Not quite. But showing his intentions early on there. Carlos Sainz
Yeah, copy.
And, well, most of the field on soft tyres. A lot of us have got brand new soft tyres. But we know the AI are going to absolutely murder their tyres today. Yeah, that's what they normally do, and there could be a lot of punctures about. Verstappen certainly a lot slower than his teammate through the first couple of sectors. Now, why don't we push the engine a little bit at the start here, give us that little extra push to try and stay with Max Verstappen as DRS gets enabled. Lando Norris very much looking racy here. Yeah, Max Verstappen straight away pulling off into the distance here. Well, here comes Lando Norris. He's going to have DRS on Carlos Sainz. And he is through. You can see already the AI pushing those tyres quite hard. Time is going to come back to us in the second half of the stint. There goes Charles Leclerc past Carlos Sainz now. They're running pretty much identical races right now. And here comes Sainz, straight back past. Oh, that's Sainz. Dear me.
Right
That
then, you can take a look
was
now.
not good.
Down at the hairpin.
It's just a
The
big
wheels
lock-up.
Just lock up there. By that point, it was.
And that's hurt his tyres a little bit. And certainly hurt his race time, because now he's down in 8th place. He's going to have to fight his way back past the Aston Martins. Leclerc left exposed to the McLaren of Piastri as well. Well, Fernando Alonso catching up very, very quickly here. Sainz has got past Lance Stroll. This is working out quite well so far. And Leclerc just staying with the McLarens. If only it wasn't. If only Sainz didn't lock up there, we would have been in a really strong position, but yeah. Currently staying with Piastri and AI seeming to be a little bit more sensible on tyre choices in terms of how they're using them. Right, I'm thinking let's get Sainz deploying through the S's. Try and get him away from Lance Stroll, who's on awful tyres. That should consign him to a rough few laps. And now Sainz starting to get within that 1 second window of Fernando Alonso. He can start trying to make up for that mistake I made before. I think we are going to have to bring forward that pit stop. I think it might be now.
Copy. Big shunt on the main straight.
And there is a big crash between multiple cars here, and that's Yuki Tsunoda. What's he doing here? At his home Grand Prix. Who's that?
That was pretty risky.
I don't
Who was
know.
at fault?
I think
Well,
it might have
definitely
been
fingers being pointed.
Lewis Hamilton. Not quite sure. Anyway, Sainz pulling away from Fernando Alonso. Well, Tsunoda gets the penalty. Here comes Carlos Sainz. Let's watch the pit stop from Sainz's eyes. Here we go. Decent, 2.6.
That was the right line.
Where's he going to come back out? He's going to come back out behind that little group. I think that's okay. It's the fastest pit stop so far in this race. He comes out ahead of Nico Hülkenberg in the Haas. I think that's important for him. Right. Charles Leclerc kind of in his own race at the moment.
He's 3.7 in front of you.
When Piastri comes into the pits. So I'm thinking, let's get Leclerc in this lap, maybe a bit of an undercut. Use the rest of those tyres, what he's got left on them. So here we go then. Charles Leclerc coming into the pit lane. Very good. Another very good pit stop. Sainz, meanwhile, doing a great job on those tyres. And there goes Charles Leclerc back onto the circuit. And on nice, fresh tyres. As Alex Albon has a puncture, we've got yellow flags out there. I think somebody's gone just a little bit wide. Yes, Lance Stroll is the one that's gone wide. Let's keep an eye on Carlos Sainz. He's now chasing after George Russell. And again, should be able to pass him quite quickly here. There we go, has DRS as well to try and pull away. I'm going to just attack a little bit with Leclerc to try and get those tyre temps up a little bit. So Leclerc 6.7 behind Fernando Alonso. Got more yellow flags. Again, not sure what's happened there. And here comes Leclerc. And he is back out just 3 seconds behind Oscar Piastri. So, yeah, that has worked out quite nicely, actually, that undercut. Sainz looking like the faster Ferrari at this point. Piastri getting caught up behind Fernando Alonso, who's into the pit lane, and we've well, easily managed to get past him. So we're now very much in a kind of race of our own of 5th and 6th here. Piastri's not too far in front. He's on the soft tyres. And Sainz thinking about coming in. So we're thinking about lap 33 for Carlos Sainz. That's reduce that virtual safety car is out.
And we'll need lift off.
Let's have a little look. I don't know what's happened there. It's Max Verstappen, and that looks like it was him coming past.
Oh, that's quite
Yeah, oh dear, wow.
Unfortunate moment, yes. but
Was
as
that
any
Ocon
driver
that
will
he's
know,
put
this
into
is
the
an
wall
unforgiving
there? I know
sport.
them two don't get on very well. Let's see. Was it Esteban Ocon? That was a hilarious crash. It was Ocon! Oh dear. Oh no. Right.
Try to hold on tires. Copy.
Harvest there. And surely no penalties given apparently.
Energies are good.
Yeah, copy. Ending. Copy. DRS enable. Keep working on your tires. Copy.
So we're expecting Sainz to make the move. And he does round the outside there. I'm just letting them fight at this stage. Oh, yeah, surely Max Verstappen has a damaged front wing. Let's have a little look. Yeah, you can see front wing is definitely damaged on Max Verstappen's car. So this could be the first race that he doesn't win. Don't really want to fight too much between the teammates, but equally don't want to have to say don't pass. Let's have a look. Yeah, so Piastri's tyres not looking great. Sainz's tyres are looking worse though. Worse for wear. So Perez puts in fastest lap of the race. He's looking good. Bring in Carlos Sainz this lap.
Now there's been an issue in the pits.
Sainz away in 7th place, and that's pretty impressive, really, isn't it? We do need to watch our ARS now. Leclerc in a great position here.
Tires are ready.
Copy.
You can push again if you want.
I think now is the time for Leclerc to push as hard as he can. Get the rest of the performance out of these tyres. Come in next lap. So just put in a purple first sector there. So he is absolutely flying on this lap, is Charles Leclerc.
And who's that having an issue in the pits?
So here we go then. Charles Leclerc is going to be coming into the pits this lap.
Charles, be back.
Putting on the medium tyres. Come on, good pit stop here. Brilliant pit stop.
And watch a white line on exit.
There goes Piastri through. But Leclerc not too far behind. He's come out ahead of Fernando Alonso. He's come out ahead of Carlos Sainz. So now then it's big few laps for Charles Leclerc. Can he get himself into 4th position here? So Piastri, he's running out there on the medium tyres. Norris is on the podium at the moment, but look at Verstappen. I mean, his tyres are going to go soon, you would think. It's a bit of a battle up top, actually, with the top 2. Surely one of them is coming into the pits this lap. So Perez pushing hard. Yep, Perez and Verstappen both into the pit lane. Now then, it's a okay pit stop for Perez. New front wing for Max Verstappen. Here comes Lando Norris. Is he going to be able to pass Max Verstappen? Yes, he is. So Norris up into 2nd position. There's Piastri. He's not far behind Max Verstappen either. And Charles Leclerc in 5th place. So let's zoom it forward a little bit. Have a look at the interval. So, yeah, Leclerc is definitely catching Piastri. Whether he will catch him by the end of the race or not is another matter entirely. Norris has just set fastest lap. 15 laps to go. And Norris fine. Sainz fine as well. So let's keep pushing. Just keep a little eye on that fuel gauge. Well, 8 seconds is the gap, but it's just not quite happening, is it? Virtual safety car.
It's very positive.
Tsunoda is out. I don't know what's happened to Yuki Tsunoda.
Oh dear, a crash! There's been a crash!
Oh my word, wow, that's a huge crash. I'm surprised that isn't...
I'm an idiot.
I'm surprised that isn't a full course safety car. Now then, we pretty much have a free pit stop here. To at least take fastest lap now. The sign, I mean, does he have any? No, they're both 90%.
A crash in the main straight on the left. Crash in the main straight.
Yeah. I mean, we have a free pit stop here.
He's okay.
We could get fastest lap. Maybe we do that with Sainz. Give Sainz fastest lap.
Okay, box. Carlos box.
There's another yellow flag there. I don't think it's yeah, it's not quite.
Billy.
Yeah, it wasn't another incident. It was just the virtual safety car. Now it's virtually a free pit stop for Carlos Sainz. Bit of a slower pit stop. Yeah, I mean, Leclerc, it wasn't really worth you know, pushing too hard there. Here we go then. Virtual safety car ended.
Virtual safety car ending.
Copy.
And VRS enable.
And then we're gonna try and go for fastest lap with Carlos Sainz. So that's attack.
K1. Yeah, copy.
So let's watch Carlos Sainz then. Let's see if he can pull off fastest lap here. Certainly done a green final sector there. It just gives us an extra point in the Constructors' Championship. Annoyingly, neither of them are going to finish 4th, so we're not going to get any money from our performance targets today. And it is quite disappointing, actually, that even though we apparently have the fastest car, we're consigned to 5th and 6th place. And I don't think we could have really done any more today, to be perfectly honest with you. Sainz doesn't go purple in that first sector. Let's give it our all with Leclerc as well. Sainz coming through the middle sector now. Purple in the middle sector, so starting to look like he can get fastest lap here. Let's see what he manages over the line. And it is fastest lap, so that's worked out for us there. I'd say that's pretty much what we wanted. Yeah, that's why we pitted Carlos when we did, to get that extra fastest lap point.
And just a reminder on garage.
Copy that.
And 6 laps to go.
Leclerc 5 seconds, but it's not going to be enough, is it? There's a few mechanical faults out there, but yeah, I just don't think we've quite got the pace, unfortunately, to go and catch Oscar Piastri. Sainz doing a good job, but yeah. What we really need now is oh no, Verstappen's took the fastest lap back. Right, okay. Let's conserve everything.
Update your time, please.
We can give it one more run, can't we? We could. I think we can still get fastest lap here. Right, I'm going to go on to balance now. So Albon mechanical fault, but it's not really any of the guys that we want for this. Right. Okay, so now let's push everything that we can. Gonna try and get fastest lap here. And now tyres are up to temperature. There you go, purple final sector there. So there's definitely still pace in these tyres as the fuel is burning off as well. Green first sector, it is slightly better. But I have no idea if Sainz is going to do it here. It's a orange middle sector. I don't think he's going to do it on this lap. It's a purple final sector again. But yeah, I just don't think he's got quite enough deployment. It's another green first sector. It's the middle sector where we're having issues, so...
No guys, right? Yeah.
Well, there you go. Sergio Perez crosses the line. He wins the Japanese Grand Prix.
We need to tap the fuel. Okay.
Yeah, needed to be careful there. We didn't want to
Copy.
retire from the race. I don't think it's going to be a purple lap
And check it flag.
for Carlos Sainz. What a shame. What a shame. It's going to be 5th and 6th though. Oh, is he going to reach? Yeah, he just about does. Wow, that was close.
Taking the flag. P6. Thanks for your effort. Yeah. Pace was there. So.
Well, 5th and 6th in this Grand Prix. Real disappointment, you have to say. McLaren and Red Bull in a league of their own. We were able to control Fernando Alonso at least, and finished a good 30 seconds ahead of him, but more upgrades required apparently before we can be competitive. That is the issue. But there we go then. That is going to be that.
And among the drivers returning now is Charles Leclerc.
A 5th place finish ensures they're taking away a fair few points from this one.
And onto the podium goes Sergio Perez, and he's certainly in good company there.
And that's win number 1 of the season, and it's sure to provide them with a real confidence boost.
And a lovely show of sportsmanship to conclude proceedings here in Japan. As far as Ferrari are concerned, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling after that race?
They didn't do too badly today, a pretty respectable outcome as far as they'll be concerned, but they need to keep pushing. They can't afford to sit back.
And that's all for today as we wrap up the weekend here in Japan.
Join us for the next round as we head to Shanghai for all the excitement of the Chinese Grand Prix.
Well, there you go then. Sergio Perez has won the Japanese Grand Prix. He finishes 5 seconds ahead of his teammate Max Verstappen, who ended up with fastest lap, and comfortably so in the end as well, 5/10 quicker than Carlos Sainz. Lando Norris finishes 3rd on the podium ahead of his teammate Oscar Piastri. Leclerc finishes in 5th, and Sainz finishes in 6th. Into the Drivers' Championship then, Carlos Sainz stays in 5th place. He's been pretty consistent so far, but we need a little bit more from him, you would have to say, going forward. Same with Charles Leclerc, who's had a really tough time of things so far. Into the Constructors then, we're still ahead of Aston Martin, but you've got to say we need to be doing better and trying to close in on McLaren, but they do seem to be by far and away the second best team in the sport. In terms of fastest pit stops, we managed to get 5th and 6th, meaning that in that championship we're now up to 6th place, which is good to see. And some very fast pit stops in there today, but we do lose 325 grand today because we're paying out bonuses but didn't get our performance target, which is a real shame. So there you go then. Yeah, people are not happy at the moment. Now we've got a bit of a chance for some moderate regulation changes or minor regulation changes. I think it would suit us if we had moderate, so we are going to vote for that. But yeah, need better next time out. The first sprint race of the season, and that's going to be in China tomorrow. So if you have enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily F1 Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.